Up. Nope.
What the fuck?
I wish I could know, but Twitch felt it. Okay, there we go.
Oh,
It's on.
we're back. We're back.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh.
Nobody touch it. Nobody touch it.
Okay.
Touching it super hard right now.
Don't know what the fuck
Also,
that
you
was.
got 13
We
viewers.
don't want to
That's
hear
dope.
about that, Josh.
How much did we? When did it go off, Ramen? If you know.
Oh, guacamole on ham on rye.
Yeah, if you can hear us. When did it go off? Was it a while ago?
The time for that said 10:37 my time. It is 10:38 right now.
That's fucking weird. Whatever.
So, so silver lining, it didn't miss a huge chunk of shit.
Yeah.
We got a lot of it, but it still missed a couple minutes.
Okay, if we keep going ahead
What
and
the
calling it the Curse of Beatrice, we may go ahead and accidentally give it power.
What
I'd
do you
like to
mean
see it.
19 people? Jesus Christ, that's not true.
Yo, what's up, people?
Subscribe. No.
That's
Or
weird.
join the
I
Discord.
thought there were only
You
18
have
people on
9
the
people
island.
viewing now.
That looks like a lie. I think that's a lie.
I
This is
thought
a
there's-
fabrication. It's made up.
I mean, they said in red that there's like not like 19.
Oh, it just shot down to 9. It shot down to like 7, then it immediately went up to 8 and 9.
It says 18 on my. It says 18 on the fucking on Streamlabs, but it's 9 people are watching right now on the Twitch. I don't know what the fuck that was. What the fuck?
I don't know. Hopefully, there's not a bot raid.
Oh no, it says
Black
18.
and
people.
nine.
If you just don't have an account and you're just watching, hey, good on you.
It says 9 now to me.
Oh, what? It went back down to 6.
Oh damn.
The bots be like, oh, you hurt. Ah, shit, they're onto us.
Josh, you have fun downloading these VODs, by the way.
What do you mean? Oh fuck!
Because there is a 16-second long VOD that I'm pretty sure is just us going whoa.
Upload that to the YouTube. Yeah, have it be like,
Umineko part 3.2.
like if it's on April 1st, it's like, oh, new Umineko part,
Oh,
and they go to lead it. It's just us going whoa, and it just ends.
What the fuck? Wait, what's it? So then it went down for another
Twitch
like.
just fuck with you?
I don't know what the fuck is going on.
Let's keep going.
That being said, actually, so hold on a second, Josh. You now have to contend with a 2-hour long VOD, a 16-second long VOD, a 2-minute 26-second VOD.
I am not gonna keep the 20-second. I cut out all the fucking foibles.
I don't know. You know, hey, I just noticed they went from 18 viewers to 9 viewers. Someone did the digital root thing. They did it. You got
They did
9.
I did host you.
Hey, read 999. It's Kino.
Like,
Play 999.
A
Read
little bit of
Dramatical
column A, a
Murder!
little
It's
column
actually
B.
really good!
Shout out for
Don't.
You can't recommend porn.
Ugh.
Taste.
Read Baki, it's better.
None of you are free from sin. Anyways,
That's pretty
moving
base.
on. Pointing.
Oh, come on, Free, no!
You already say the thing?
Oh, no.
I cannot tell.
right now the dog is saying the thing.
Well, actually, Shaggy's saying the thing. It wasn't me. Look, no.
Crimson, to answer your question, that was just a Roboot's friend that had joined previously, or left her previously? Something like that?
Oh, come on, Scoob.
If there are
I know what
actually-
you want to do, shit.
If there are actually 18 people in the chat, consider a scribe.
I know what you want to do, Shaggy. You want to make a big sandwich. You want to shuffle up a bunch of bread and salami like a deck of cards.
Wrong Shaggy.
I guess we can't say the full thing because that's against Twitch guidelines, isn't it?
Oh,
We're ringing.
Oh,
I see a ring.
I see a ring.
I also see a ring.
Are your parents streaming or something?
No, nothing's going on. It's like
Oh, we're good. We're back.
Oh, okay.
Mr.
Oh.
and Mrs. Orange are streaming now.
I don't know what the fuck is going on. We're down to 10 people now. Shit.
Unless that's a lie.
I don't know what's going on anymore. I can't tell the truth from the lies.
Jesus Christ.
Why can't Twitch just say that in red?
I didn't.
I mean,
Expect
it is in
I
red.
didn't expect for someone to post two guys tongue punching each other.
Twitch support, am I being DDoSed?
Oh, 18!
I don't think you're being DDoSed.
It says 18 right now.
I'm not sure we're popular enough to get DDoSed.
It's the number of people on Rokenjima right now, guys. They're here. Oh, no, it's 11 people now. It's an accurate amount of the amount of people who are on Rokenjima at this very moment because, like, so many people fucking died.
What the fuck is going on?
I have no idea.
Maybe this should be where we end it.
Oh my god, why are there... Who? Oh, show... Oh, yeah, that's right. Back on. Okay.
What?
It
Oh,
is.
yeah, the guy just got added to the fucking Discord, okay. It might be a good idea to end it if it's gonna just start, like... If it's gonna start shitting its pants like this. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
And it's around the time we normally stop anyway, so I guess that's probably a good time.
Yeah.
I am very curious how this is gonna go. This Beato that is feeling possible remorse, a smidgen of guilt, a peppering.
It's almost like the lack of humanity inspires her
dash
lost
guilt.
humanity.
Hey, do we want to, like, have, like, a little discussion thing, or...?
We
Yeah,
get
no
it.
discussion.
We can when can come back.
Okay.
Go on, get back in here.
Your thoughts make your reality. There are no such
So
thing as
that being
coincidences.
stated, I believe Zaz brought it up to me to do Danganronpa tomorrow, but I don't know.
Alright.
I could probably get all my college shit done before that, but like, I feel weird about maybe doing that tomorrow because it feels like everyone might want a break.
Ingold's grandpa's?
I mean, I'm always of the opinion that weekend should be off for relaxation, because stream burnout is a thing for people.
Okay.
We-
So,
We're probably gonna
This
be
is
ending
weird.
it here. Because stream problems.
Yeah, stream's acting really fucky right
So we're
now.
gonna do a very, like, brief, discussion
Speaking of-
section.
And it's
Wow.
being a little wucky.
we have a small dog here named Spartacus, and we could not find him for about an hour. We go to
Wow.
the back door, and he has been outside for that period of time because my
Yeah.
parents forgot to let him back in.
Yeesh.
I'm Spartacus.
I had a similar thing happen to me.
Yeah,
with
but
my
he's
dog.
he's perfectly fine though. Waggy tail, little spart breath that smells like poo.
That means he's been eating poo, right?
No, his breath already smells like poo.
Oh.
He's been eating the poo-poo. Eat the poo-poo.
He's not a Ugandan dog.
So I gave all the dogs Scooby snacks.
Scoobert Doobert.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I gave all of the dogs Scooby snacks. That's what we called our treats.
Alright,
Why was Shaggy always eating dog food?
Because he's a vegetarian.
what does this have to do with Umineko when they crack?
Actually, that's a retroactive thing because of the guy who did the voice acting.
Because he's a
Good.
vegetarian!
Could Mystery Inc. solve the mystery of Rokenjima?
No.
No, I.
No,
I
but
really
maybe the
can't.
protagonist of Raging Loop. No.
Hey man, if Scooby Doo could cross over with Supernatural of all things, they could probably cross over with an anime.
I mean, Scooby-Doo could probably figure out the Higurashi mystery, the Scooby Gang.
The only real person
Yeah.
that can solve this mystery is Mr. Makoto Naegi.
No, that's wrong!
The ultimate vote?
Terribly wrong.
Hilariously wrong.
So we're doing theory time.
Yeah, we're doing a look up.
Alright.
We're doing a shorter theory time because I don't want the thing to fucking start fucking up again and Joshie has more issues. So, y'all have
Alright.
until about midnight my time.
So, Kaneko, who do you think is the killer?
That was actually a pretty hard question to answer. In a supernatural sense, of course, it could just be Ava. But Ava tricked. And it's clearly that even if you go ahead and give somebody tremendous power, they will go ahead and abuse it. No, what's a better example of something like this than given in real life? You guys have all seen Megamind, right?
No.
Yes.
No.
You've seen
You
it.
haven't?
Actually, yes, I have seen it, and funny enough, there's something related to a fucking Yandere dev.
I
that
have-
recently saw.
I have seen Megamind, yes.
About Yandere Dev?
Megamind from Konosuba?
Megamind Umineko. I can't believe Megamind solved the
No, it's
mystery
kind
of
of a stretch of a
Umineko.
connection, but bear with me. When you give somebody who's literally been beaten down most of their life a power and ability to do almost anything, of course they're gonna go ahead and just think, I have all this power. I could do practically anything. Although, if you try to set them into a set role, they're going to try and surpass those bounds in those roles. Like in Megamind. Titan was created because Megamind needed some new hero to keep him from being a villain. But in the process, he made Titan an even worse villain.
I don't know these names.
You never
I
watched
do.
Mega
I
Man?
wor-
No, I already said I didn't.
You should.
Let's not talk about Mega Man 2 Bong or Mega Mind.
Mega Man 2 Bong. Anyways,
Let's not talk about
continuing
Mega
along.
Man 2.
What does this
Not
have to
gonna
do with
talk about
Umineko, Con?
What I'm saying is, this is almost the same scenario. We've seen younger Ava, and we've seen Ava at this point. She has used her quote-unquote magic to actually get and fulfill her wishes. Now she has the power to literally transcend anything normal humans could do.
Alright, so...
Yeah, that image right there sets it. You have freed us.
That
I
was
wouldn't
a
say
meme.
freed, more like under new management. Now this
That
new
was a
Ava,
meme.
or Avatrice, is literally omnipresent and powerful. She can do what Beatrice can do, and more. Even worse, this is something I actually speculated about just in the notes. It's obvious that Ava and Avatrice have a major connection mentally. Ava is human. Avatrice is officially what I'm going to go ahead and say as ethereal.
What?
Ethereal. It means she does exist, but at the same time she does not exist.
Bronto.
Just like-
Oh, like the
Powers.
Schrodinger's cat.
Exactly.
Oh, I figured it was like
But she
a
still
ghost.
has presence, and she's still powerful.
I mean, hey guys,
And that
remember
was
Brawn Tubes? Remember Brawn Tubes?
Yeah, let me go ahead and try to redirect my line of thinking here. She's coming to the understanding that she can surpass Beatrice and be more cruel and far more powerful than her. And it's honestly terrifying. I wouldn't say Beatrice created a monster. Ava did. Because this is still a part of her.
So, if I may ask something, just to make sure I'm getting this right, you believe that Ava has now gotten a new source of power and is acting way more fucking crazy than Beatrice did, right?
Absolute power corrupts absolutely.
So that is okay. I was just wondering.
Or at least this part of Ava. It's clear that her adult, physical human self doesn't want to go ahead and do these things. But maybe this ethereal version of Ava is probably like her id, her subconscious. Literally her younger self who didn't grow up.
That could be true. It's
She-
similar to the.
She's also referenced a bunch of things that even Rosa halfway remembered. I mean, torturing bugs, pretending you could fly, dreams about cake. It's literally younger Ava. She doesn't have any of the connections that older Ava does. So there's this severe connect and disconnect between the two of them. It's like a split personality almost.
Okay, so it's like a the split personality thing. All right. How is it? I guess and not to even give hints or even steer the direction too much, but it's like, how did you guys feel about Beatrice, kind of like, and that scene with her and Battler where like he straight up fucking slapped her?
Reasonable, because
She's
Battler at that moment just said, "Fuck it, I don't care anymore. You basically destroyed my concept of any form of reality. Fuck off," and started to push powers out of his own body.
Okay.
That
But push
I've actually had something to
powers?
say about. Oops, sorry, Bone.
Wait, wasn't it Beatrice that made the shield, or was it Battler? Like the big red thing?
I think it was Battler.
Wait, did it
That
say?
was the other thing I wanted to say. Did Battler just use his emotions to manifest magic?
No, I mean, didn't it say? I thought
It said in the narration that like the power that like denies magic like pushed Beato on her ass.
So wait, what
Meaning-
made the red shield? Do we know, or
Battler's denial made a red shield.
Oh,
So his
what's it? I thought it was her defending against the slap.
No, that's not how that happened. She doesn't have that
No.
shield power.
she fell on her butt, remember?
Yeah, I thought it was like the slap hit the shield and it pushed her
No.
back.
No. So I believe the shield came after the slap.
It did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he slapped her, shield appeared, she fell on her ass.
Shield around Battler.
Yeah.
Yeah, the manifestation of his anger against her manifested.
I don't think it was his anger. I think it was,
It super was.
I thought it was like, I thought it said it was denial, wasn't it? Like the denial of magic caused it, I thought?
I think
do
the anger
know.
helped.
If that's the case, then I find it a bit ironic that his denial of magic turned into magic.
I
It
would
could
need
be
to see that.
anti-magic. It
I would
could be
need that.
anti-magic.
I would need to see the.
Anti-magic?
I would need to see the dialogue again.
What the fuck is anti-magic?
I think it's something that Crimson made up in his head.
It's like
Or it could be a thing.
anti-fairies.
I mean, like bone, like.
Is it
It's
anti-magic
theory
a fake? Is
Yeah.
it anti-magic
Yeah,
a
that's what I
fake
mean.
thing?
what I
Anything
meant.
could be possible. You can't be
Her
wrong if
lunacy
you can't be right.
Her anus is defenseless.
What I'm basically saying is that his denial and anger is probably causing some form of type of magic, could be regular or anti, coming out of him that he does not know of.
Actually, Robu, that's why I was kind of concerned. The only other time I've heard anti-magic is whenever it's in Fate.
I mean, they
You don't
haven't
think-
brought it up in this, and I'm not. Maybe, I guess.
I mean, King
Uh,
Arthur was in Fate. Must have
I-
been originated from Fate and not historical text.
I feel like
Oh,
reverse magic is not gonna be like. I feel like reverse magic is not gonna be a thing in this.
Hmm. Also, one other thing I did want to go ahead and talk about majorly. Can we go ahead and talk about how much of a Chad husband man wife Hideyoshi is, man?
Yeah.
Yoshi is a good boy.
Yeah, he is.
Fucking baller, okay? I will
So-
no longer deal with any hatred towards this beautiful man.
Has there been hatred? I don't think anybody's hated him.
I'm
Not
just
really that I see of.
holding it-
As I say, like the other parents, like yeah, but like Hideyoshi's like been like the good one.
Even they haven't really
Yeah,
felt negative toward him particularly.
Yeah,
yeah.
I mean,
Abuses daughter, sleeps around McSnooze a lot. Yeah, Kiryu is just cool. Then you have
cool, mom.
push his daughter into being successful to live vicariously parents. And then you've got Hideyoshi, a fucking Chad dad.
He's a very nice guy.
Chad, man.
I like him. So I actually did want to get out some thoughts.
Shoot for the
So
moon.
it said the nut. So in red, it said that the diagnosis was correct, Nanjo's diagnosis, and somebody left.
Con.
No,
No,
somebody.
Con's still here. Fuck. It was Chelly.
Oh, all right.
It was
Anyway, so it said that the Nanjo diagnosis was correct, and that means that Maria was strangled to death. That is a in red that she was strangled. Well, didn't Beatrice just put her hand on her neck? But I wouldn't really call it strangling. Am I incorrect?
Magical force choke. That's what I think happened.
Am I correct in thinking that how I interpreted the scene of Beatrice was not considered a choke? It's
What
like
do you mean?
it said that Beatrice just put her hand on her neck, right? Like she didn't actually rip Maria's neck.
What it was, I believe all it was stated was, Beatrice gave Maria a hug.
Hmm.
Yes, but it did not. From what I have seen, from what I saw from that scene, it did not seem like a strangle, which makes me question what actually happened.
The exact
during
method that Beatrice had used to take out Maria was that a large red welt appeared on her neck where she had touched her, and then she simply died.
That is vaguely handshake.
So this makes me think that. So, and if Nanjo's diagnosis was correct and that it was a strangling that killed her, then that makes me question the magical element to the story.
Okay.
It's a red
so
text. You
then-
can't really question it.
Okay, so then who do you think
I
killed
mean,
her?
you
if
can
not
still
me?
question it.
Well, no. I think what
The red
Crimson.
text didn't even
The
red text didn't even disprove what the fuck Bones
Yeah,
said.
no, actually, the red text is backing up Bone because it's implying
Yeah.
that
That's what I'm
Nanjo's
saying.
Nanjo is correct, and his
Yeah, that's what she's saying.
yeah, his autopsy is
I'm
correct.
just asking. If you don't think it's magic bone, then I'd love to hear what you think it is.
A strangling. Doesn't matter who did it. I don't know the elements of who did it. All that matters is that it's not magic.
Who do you think would have then?
I don't know.
Rosa.
Yeah, maybe Rosa. Who knows?
I mean, like, it'd
No.
be whack for Rosa to just slam her medulla oblongata on like a fence.
Maybe
Who knows? Maybe she
it-
tripped.
Maybe somebody else did that. Who
Who knows?
knows?
Maybe she
It was-
tripped. The
yeah, maybe
ground
she
was hella
tripped.
wet.
Slight little
Okay,
funny tangent, real quick, that I want to share.
Hold on.
It always fucks me up when I hear medulla oblongata because all I can think about is the Postal games.
I feel like we're gonna need to go to 12:15 for this one, Orange.
It's actually the part of your brain that controls the heart and lungs, and it's
You
Well,
guys
anyways,
got
keep
10
going.
more minutes.
it's just located at the very, very back base of your brain.
There you go.
Basically, if you did actually try to pierce it or tried to pierce it on purpose, there's-
Okay, let's get back on track to the discussion. Sorry.
that's what I was getting to.
Okay.
It's part of it. If you tried to pierce it yourself, and this goes with Bone's theory of if Rosa had strangled Maria, then she tried to commit suicide by stabbing herself in the back of the brain on those, she would more than likely miss. It takes a pretty steady point to go ahead and do something like that. Also, if this does go into non-magical territory, then it would have to be somebody who's strong enough to break Maria's neck or at least stop her from breathing and lift Rosa up enough and slam her down. Who do we know in the main cast so far is strong enough to do something like that?
That doesn't have an alibi?
That, yeah, supposedly doesn't have an alibi.
Well, who does have an alibi?
Maria's neck was not broken, it was strangled.
Okay, thank you, sorry.
So who does have an alibi? So most of the adults were together, right?
Yep.
Why don't you consider the setup of the events prior to what you saw transpire?
Oh,
The
fuck.
what? I don't know.
Think about where all the characters were.
Oh, I'm not good at keeping track of that shit.
I am.
Okay.
All the adults came out together. They didn't want to sleep. They were all passing the buck. Pardon me. Ava and Hideyoshi went off to go ahead and get some more rest. Everybody else was staying right there in the area, just in the parlor. Nanjo was upstairs. And the kids were all up in that other room. And then Rosa left with Maria. So the only other people who don't much have an alibi for this,
Where was Kraus?
he was with the other adults.
Damn it. Okay, because I was going back to thinking of episode 1 where he had the gold, and I thought maybe he had, kind of figured out about the gold thing.
I think the only other two adults that could have the strength and actual girth for that would be Nanjo and... Ugh, why do I go ahead and shoot myself in my own feet?
I mean, it doesn't take that much strength to strangle a 9-year-old.
Yeah, but it also takes a lot of strength to lift up a fully grown adult woman and slam her onto a fence put.
Unless she just was pushed and, slipped.
That still probably wouldn't be enough to go ahead and slam her there.
Let's just say, hypothetically, that was enough.
No, it is still a thing that's on the table.
It's not necessarily that she was lifted, right? Could she have just been pushed into it? Just face grabbed, slammed in?
For that, we need to know how tall the fence is compared to how tall Rosa is.
Well, we don't know how tall it is, so it's definitely on the table.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm not sure how much we can use that manga panel as a cheat there or not.
Yeah, those usually aren't... Was somebody playing a guitar string?
My finger accidentally slipped and... damn it. I kind of just sometimes passively do this.
Okay, for a second there I thought things were turning into Deadly Premonition. Ha! So from where I see it, the only other two people who probably could have done something were Nanjo or Hideyoshi. And I really don't like either of those answers.
Unless it was just Rosa and only Rosa.
That could also be another point.
Like, maybe she just jumped up and ploop her head onto it.
Bloop.
Yeah, plooped.
Ugh. There's a noise I never want to hear about when it comes to heads on spikes again. Ugh.
Like, so she fell, so the medulla oblongata, that's in the back of the head, you said, right?
Yep.
So theoretically, it did go into the back of her head.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, if you want to get a bit, like, creative, then I guess you could say, like, it went through the front into the medulla oblongata out the back, but I doubt that's it.
Specific here. The medulla oblongata is actually located way further back in your brain. Like, really far. It's the lowest part of your brain, and it's the lowest part of your brain stem.
Yeah,
Yeah, for that area.
So that spear would have had to reach really fucking deep.
Well, I mean, it could have gone out the front, into the front, and out the back, but I assume it just went into the back.
Yeah, it probably would have just gone into the back, but it would also have to pierce the skull, and it would also have to pierce another part of the brain, which would be the cerebellum.
Wait, I thought it was backwards. Through the part of the neck, the back of the neck, and through that area, and through the mouth.
What?
Well,
Okay, which direction she fell onto it?
we don't know, but did it say which direction she was?
It said that she was slumped against the fence.
Wait, she was slumped against the fence.
So her back was probably at the fence, or against the fence.
Huh. So it's like it didn't, so her head wasn't pinned into the fence.
More likely she just fell backwards at that force. That can kill that quickly.
Actually, I just took another look at the model of the human brain. I was wrong. The medulla oblongata is right below the cerebellum. If you take your hand and feel right at the back of your neck where you can feel your spine connecting where your head is, that's where it would be.
Yeah, it probably has to go that way through that part of the thing.
Oh, it's in the middle of the brain. Oh, actually, it's like at the yeah, it's in the middle bottom.
Yep.
It'd be hard going the other way around.
So it could have went.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess it wouldn't have went
But
into
it
her mouth.
does also actually support your theory about her possibly slipping and falling. Even slight contusions.
That's more
can
Robo's
cause
theory.
major damage. For now, I think we're pretty much just about as lost as the other characters could be for that, though.
If I had to give a human cause to this, I would say, I mean, culprit, suspicion, I would say it's probably Rosa herself. But altogether, it's like I don't think it's too important to guess who it is, as long as you can go with the non-magic answer.
Mm-hmm. And there are other possibilities on the table. Oh, thanks, Orange. Ushiromio Rosa died in the rose garden with her medulla oblongata having pierced by the spear-shaped parts of the fence. If Maria's death hadn't been murder, it might have been possible to suspect an accident. It was this very woman who became the sacrifice for the birth of the new witch.
Wait, that Maria's death is an accident?
If it hadn't been murder, it might have been possible to suspect it was an accident.
I don't know
So
how
that
you
means-
accidentally have a hand-shaped print on your neck.
You can be surprised.
Maybe, I mean, I guess maybe if Rosa just really slapped her neck hard.
You're also missing a bit of a point here, Bone. Since Maria's death is a murder, it also means that this is a murder.
I mean, yeah, I figured it was a murder.
It also means we can't say it's an accident anymore.
I mean, Maria's death, I can't possibly imagine is a accident. Rosa's death might be.
Or you can just push somebody on top of the fence.
That's what I said.
That's what we said too. Yeah, that was definitely one of the possibilities.
Corpse discovered in the rose garden. The cause of death is strangulation, probably barehanded. Thinking about the situation, it seems reasonable to think she was killed after Rosa. Oh god, does that mean that Maria was still alive for a few seconds before she actually saw her mom get impaled?
Wait, why? Thinking about the situation seems reasonable. Why is it reasonable to think she was killed after Rosa?
I don't know.
This is
Like,
simply what is being told to you by the game.
I want that to be said in red. Like, I don't know why it'd be possible. I don't know what about the situation makes it seem like it's reasonable that she was killed after Rosa.
Hmm.
Think about it logically. If you kill the parent first, then the child is completely alone and vulnerable.
I mean, I was thinking that the parent killed the child, but alright. Like, Rosa seems like she might, like,
Just
after going...
go postal on Maria.
Maybe? I don't know.
Remember, it says it seems reasonable.
Yeah, it's just a weird thing to put in there if it wasn't the case.
I
Still say
will
that
have to
all of her
disagree.
arguments are fine,
Yeah,
and they
w-
can be taken and placed on the table as well.
Man, that ending of episode 2 was wild.
No ask that, Blur.
I'm also finding it interesting that Beatrice is beginning to see that perhaps her way of handling things with magic is a tad too out of control.
Yeah.
I'm also beginning to think that Ronove is also causing more trouble behind the scenes than he's letting on.
You think that Runaway is a bigger bad than he lets on?
Oh, most definitely. He told Avatrice about the second episode. He told her about the banquet for Halloween. Something tells me that this Avatrice is going to be a problem for a lot longer than we are going to go ahead and give it any credit for.
Unless somebody usurps her.
Yeah,
Soon Ronave will take the name Beatrice.
that also got me thinking. I don't know about you guys, but something about Virgilia has been rubbing me the wrong way.
Really?
I don't know why.
I mean, she tried to kick Beatrice out of the name. She's helping Battler. She's telling Beatrice that her methods are too extreme.
She is, but that's only because she's Beatrice's teacher. And she is only doing this to help Battler win over against her former student. I just feel like there's something else going on.
Like, do you think she's overall a bad guy, or do you think
No.
she's still a team good guy?
Let me rephrase that. I don't think she's necessarily a bad guy. If it's one thing I've learned over writing and through reading a lot of anime and manga and consuming a bunch of media, it's that no one is truly evil. Unless they torture a puppy. Then they're just fucking evil and deserve to die.
I mean, they're child murderers. Like, Beatrice is still like a child torture murderer.
You know what I meant.
I think it's safe to still use the word bad guy. Even if you don't want to use the word evil, I think it's safe to say bad guy.
Still think it's a bit nuanced with Virgilia. I mean, maybe there's a chance that somehow she could want to try and usurp Beatrice again and get her name back. Leaving
Miranda, but
Vito weird.
it's Virgilia, not Virgilia. It's like Evangelion isn't Evangelion.
Oh, okay, so it's Virgilia.
It hasn't stopped people from pronouncing it that way.
My bad. Cause Virgil. Then...
Let's continue.
Yeah, I'm not kidding. If it's in another language, there's more guarantee that we're probably saying it wrong.
Let's continue.
Okay. Ugh, nose. I also remember who in here was the person who said that the kids kind of played rough and strangely whenever they were younger with the butterfly tossing into the spider's web?
I will say you also have 3 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Speed round, go.
Okay.
Get your thoughts out.
So, shit went down. Things are gonna get crazy. God. Jeez, my head is itchy. Something I also wanted to go ahead and... God, why am I itchy? Something I also wanted to say over from last time If Lambda Delta recommended Ava is a witch, and that was how she actually got her in there, then who would Burn Castell go ahead and do the same as? Ouchie.
There might be multiple possibilities or something straight on that we're missing.
Yeah, but who on the island would also have the sort of temptation in history that would lead Burn Castell to assume them as the new witch?
Maybe Battler.
You know, I actually would not put it past anybody.
Think about it. Out of any other character, who do you think she would choose that has the most likely to lose and needs to overcome the odds?
2 minutes. Let's not think. Let's just say.
Yeah, that would pretty much be Battler. Not like that's the end game, though. Whoop, shaka-boom.
Huh?
And other than that, I've got nothing else to go ahead and say here.
I already said my piece on that.
Actually, maybe Battler becoming a witch or wizard or something actually is how the story's gonna go. In any case, I want to see how that goes out.
I have become what I hated.
Exactly, he would hate that.
I have become what I hate.
Alright, we're gonna wrap things up for right now.
Yeah, let's wrap things up.
You all have a good night, everybody.
Yeah,
Bye-bye.